Yo, 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 hi, what's up? I'm good, you? Well, I said it. The epic comment from the last episode is from Radu Bogdan, who says, "The lady with the story about objects in the vagina. It reminded me of one man, one jar." Kids, don't Google what I wrote. I think it's been 15 years since I saw One Man, One Jar, and I'm still traumatized, even now. On a more positive note, the epic comment marathon has started. Congratulations to those who wrote 10 hours in the comments. You left a ton of comments. On last Sunday's episode, there were 3 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 7 hours, a ton of comments. Many of you even said 10 hours congratulations. So we have an epic comment marathon on the channel. It has 10 hours with this year's best ofs, and I will also release them as best ofs, meaning as clips of about an hour each. And there are 10 of them, one will come out each week, 10 weeks from now, plus a new episode every Sunday, so the best ofs are what you see in the marathon, just released separately. And someone asked me in the comments and I released it. Let me tell you here how big the final 10-hour file was and how long it took to upload it. The upload didn't take that long, but I had problems when I wanted to publish it. Export, because when you export in Premiere, you need at least the same amount of free space on your computer. It does some caching. And the first version of the file was over 400 gigabytes and I didn't have almost a terabyte free on my hard drive. So I tried exporting for 3 days, but each attempt took hours, and only at the end did it tell me there was a problem and the export failed. And after a few days of struggling with exports, with attempts and all that, deleting from the hard drive, moving, changing, a whole process that took a lot of time, I finally managed to export. With a file that was over 400 gigabytes only to find out that YouTube doesn't accept more than 200 something gigabytes. Yeah, I had to do it all over again, export it at a lower quality with less bitrate, and the final file was 180 gigabytes, 190 gigabytes, and the upload didn't take that long, but it was quite an adventure exporting this 10-hour video. I even considered including the earlier best-ofs for a 24-hour marathon at first. Give a like if you want, share it so we can reach as many people as possible, and let the epic comments begin.
My dears, you haven't forgotten, right? On October 12th, we'll see each other in Iași at the National Talent Competition Champions League. Also during the same period, all of Romania is on a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Parascheva the Curious. So everything worked out, and I'm sure you'll want to be at both events. If you have any talent and you're 4 years old or older, we invite you to the contest in Iași, at the castle, the Champions League, and you can also take a little walk to see Saint Parascheva the Curious.
Kisses Mihai, you look like the Andromeda Galaxy. Kisses Mihai, you look like Costel's Liana. Kisses Mihai, you look like Parascheva filmed you when she was alive. Hello Mihai, you look like the Snow Queen. Hello Mihai, you look like a happy memory. I like your Cosmic Nun outfit, Mihai. It's really cool. I see you're already doing cosplay. Saint Parascheva. Thank you for the newsletter from Iași. I will take into consideration the biggest fan, the V3 engine. You look like Jack from Titanic when they were pulling him out of the ice cube. If this comment gets 1000 likes, Mihai will give up filters in his posts. Even 500 would be okay. You disperse into atoms until you reach Iași. Kisses Mihai, you look like Sandu Lungu after his stomach reduction surgery. I think he meant to say it's like Sandu Lungu's stomach reduction surgery. You and the time machine Earth to the moon. Hello Mihai, you resemble Romeo's belly button? Fantastic. Facebook final boss Roblox Galaxy Hoodie 2016. From which planet are you sending us these important messages, Mihai? It's over. Hey Mihai, seriously, what's wrong with you? This morning you posed with Myron Cosma, now you're a Barbie doll. Hi Mihai, you look like the Galaxy skin from Fortnite. If I had $1 for every pixel, I'd have $2. Mihai, you look like you teleported straight out of Teletubbies, still on video home system. This guy's a real 3-mood character, man.
Welcome, Mihai. Thank you for watching. See you at my next one.
God forbid her.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Poor girl.
Thank you for watching.
He reinstalled Windows about 6 times. I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm up, I'm dead again. That moment when you wake up and the nightmare isn't over. In my whole life, I've never seen a person sleep and wake up so many times. A roller coaster of emotions. Why does he wake up laughing? I fainted too, but from laughing. Oh my god, are you okay? I would have fainted too, but I was woken up and refreshed by the girl's vomit in front of me. I thought things like that only existed in cartoons, like drama, romance, telenovela, action, Showtime type of programs. Man, dude.
Man, personally, that's 200 euros for a guy.
Welcome. Hey, hello darlings. Today I want to show you a truly special dish, Orhidea brand. As I've always done, sea bream in a crispy rice crust with a tender, flavorful inside. If you want to try such a dish, you know where to find us at Orhidea on Dimitri Filipescu, number 3 Buzău.
And the fish is shocked. I swear that fish died twice, once in the water and once on the plate, in a crispy rice crust. You reminded me of Mama's television. How I feel after eating this amazing dish. What's a piranha? If I ever get something like this on the menu at a wedding, I'll take the money from the gift box and go home. You also have porcelain ones. If you look for it on the menu, look for Monument Dorada. When I was a child, my grandmother used to tell me not to waste food because it's a sin. Museum of Contemporary Art, Buzău. Mom, I have a rabbit. Can you stuff it like that so I can hang it above the fireplace? Thanks, that's it. Before or after the fish was eaten, you serve it just as a skeleton. There is no more uninspired chef, and you proudly present this tacky, horrible thing. Now we're eating stuffed fish from Antipa. What a beautiful release. Nadia Comaneci is nothing compared to Dorada. It's like it's cooked with bait and all. It really is special. Especially that fish skeleton stuck in the lemon. If you take it to Antipa, you'll make a fortune. Fish on a doily inspired by the 90s. So I used to put the plate on top. It's a fisherman's wedding. Hello. How long is this Halloween campaign valid? Oh man.
I should give you the technical inspection, right? Well, and where's the car?
Is the gentleman at home, Mrs. Babutushi? I haven't driven it anymore, but when I came here to you, I didn't drive it anymore. Please believe me.
Well, okay, the technical inspection will have to be done at an periodic technical inspection station at my place at Romanian Automotive Register or at any other station, yes. The car and its documents must be present, and the vehicle should be somewhat technically compliant for inspection. It needs working brakes, steering, lights, and no holes.
Well, we can go on trust. If you want to go on trust, we can do that. Young, hey.
A stone man unreal. If you want to go on trust, we go on trust. That's how he did it back then, when it was possible.
If you want to go on trust, we go.
After he stopped filming, he took 300 lei and gave him the inspection. Mitica Dragomir, since when does the car have to be present at the inspection? It has everything, sir. It has it all. Today I went to the inspection. 350 lei in the logbook, and I passed. Birlade? Be careful in Berlade. On the streets, just give him the inspection. No problem. It's barely holding together. As long as it has a bit of brakes, a bit of brakes, a bit of accident, a bit of death. It doesn't need brakes or lights because it's not going anywhere anyway. The inspection is just for nostalgia, man. It's like a relic, man. It feels unreal. I think this guy always got his inspections done under the table by a friend, just like people still do. After 20 years, when they finally told him to bring his car in, he was shocked and asked why he had to do it.
If you want to go on trust, we can do that.
These guys are out on the streets.
Make sure it has some brakes and that it has a bit of steering and lights.
I left for Ploiești and took the back roads, I swear, because if you take this on the highway and feel the Autobahn under the wheels, you just can't stop it. From third gear, 210, 212 km limit, just like that, just like that.
Man, when you stop to throw the anchor, good luck anyway. You've already gotten rid of the rust. There's nothing left for it to stick to. The 1.9 ALH, the body doesn't last as long as the engine, man. Are you Fred Flintstone or what? That one was good for driving school. Not even a tag for the Romanian police. Ain't no snitch here. Fully loaded with double panoramic. Those flying cars from the future, lane assist from the time of Vlad Tepes, that's not a car, it's a portal to another dimension. It transports you to the other world.
It should have some brakes, steering, lights, and not be full of holes, not the world.
It has everything. It has people, right?
Well, so we're going on trust?
If you want to go on trust, we'll do it like that.
You have to go with your cousin to the hookers too. I went with a friend a long time ago, around 2002, 2003, something like that, around Pot, around Basarab. There were some cool girls there and I can't recall if it was March 1st or 2nd, but he brought small trinkets to give them. Man, what memories, see? If it weren't for the trinket, you wouldn't have remembered? Well, what did you learn? If she says she has a headache, don't push it, just leave the money and come back another day. You don't need flowers? So I've been bringing them for nothing until now. I came with a greeting and left empty-handed. Even those girls get flowers and I don't, they're people too. That's how they get the 50% discount. I had a friend who asked her, why did you choose this profession? It was this. If I thank them, you gave me access in this TikTok, but I didn't use it. Knock in euros to beat me. Mom applauds that you came to her, she's happy, it's because of the weather, it's time to give it to the songs. If you turn the music up, you don't even notice, it can easily go for another year or two. She's happy that you want to get rims, look on the bright side, you have both a car and a tractor. It sounds expensive anyway, man, with you the sound system is like the beating on a polenta pot. Hit 2 major chords, maestro. Turn up the music and let's go buy them.
Turn up the music. Hit 2 major chords.
Turn up the music, buy it, hit it.
Thank you for watching Facultorent Eticapal Art Entity Duan. Me. More Danes, there were gates, more Danes, sometimes judged what? We were just kids, but I still remember those images. You'd see pigs, pigs would pass by the apartment block just like stray dogs did, that's how pigs would pass by. I'm curious if anyone else remembers seeing stray pigs on the street. Comment if you saw pigs on the street when you were little. Mrs. Christina, we have a pig. What should I do? The great FBI agent called for backup through his earpiece. Mrs. Christina, I'm serious. If there's no freedom even in Romania anymore. Pork cracklings, head cheese, sausages, roast. I came to make a sacrifice, man. Let me in before I lose my courage. Mrs. Christina, we have a pig. Do you hear me? Should we call the Special Weapons and Tactics team from Bucharest? The boss came for an inspection. Lidl refuses the fresh meat. Mrs. Christina, do we still have Parkside burners in stock? Mrs. Christina, I'm serious, I'm not making fun of you, poor guy, I would have taken him home.
How much can you grow from...
In terms of length, we can increase by up to 5 centimeters, and in terms of thickness, we can... as much as the skin allows us, somewhere maybe even up to 8 centimeters, maybe even 10. It depends on the initial size and how much the skin allows us.
Can we see a few examples? Ask Miss Anna, if I had it lengthened by 5 centimeters last year in Turkey, can you lengthen it another 5 for me, add some LEDs, and if I want to shorten it later, it keeps bothering me. At the knee, you can attach mouse ears to it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Is it by linear meter or by cubic meter for stage 2A price? I would like it in the middle. With Alcantara, the procedure can also be done on the milky one, because mine hasn't fallen off yet. And if I bring some leather from home, you can give the leather back for someone else to use. Taglu Dani Mokanu. Did he smoke it or eat it raw? I've seen some guys around here complaining that theirs bothers them at the knees. Good for you, lucky ones. I'm covered in bruises on my ankles, my friend doesn't have a phone anymore, and he asked me to ask you what the price is. You can tie a knot. Swinging, it can be done. Look, I'm going into a store too. They put a drive-thru at Pepco where my boyfriend is in the store. Look, I went into Pepco. It is. You have. It's not. It's Braille. It's not you have. Any store has a drive-thru with enough willpower. Walk of Shame, low metro after Comic Con. Story. There's a war in another village. Okay, Naruto, from the hidden village of Ferentari. They just fought. Took the subway all the way to Konoha. Point of view, Great Ninja War at Uniri. 2. By the time Romania realizes what cosplay is, we'll have roller gangs of street kids. Who wouldn't want to sit next to Sasuke or Naruto? They dress better than a lot of people on the subway. Point of view. You run out of chakra and have to take the subway with your enemy. In our civilization, you're just waiting for the guy from Vrancea to start a fight. I'm not referring to cosplayers. When you're rivals, only both of you have to take the fans home accurately. Anyway, there were some comments. Oh god, we're so backwards. There were some comments on this video. Oh god, honestly I'm not surprised because I know the country I live in and how educated people are.
No, look at me here. Tell me, why did she tie that to the car? Look at me like this. Bam, 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 pop, pop, pop. And she goes here into the house, which, oh god, forgive the explanation, because I just can't make sense of it. She tied up her car.
I was going to him to ask because I'm dying of curiosity. It's a common practice in our city. The purpose is simple. You tie it to the window, and if someone tries to steal your car, the window closes and you hear a zip line sound, the car is secured. That's how it's done when the horses are nervous. It's an electric car and he drives it around the neighborhood, connected directly with this extension cord. I used to pull on the ropes every time I passed by to see what would happen. How long is it legal to keep the car on the chain? Alarm. If you move the car, the cans in the house go off and make a racket. That's how some people get satellite television images. It's electric but without batteries. He probably got a new car and wants the neighbors to see that he's the owner. And the logical explanation is that either it's an electric car and he plugged it in, or maybe he has a charger to charge the battery. That's what I'm thinking. Write below which was the most epic comment, like, share, comment, and do these kinds of interactions that help the video reach other people. Thank you to the channel members. We'll see you with the best of in a few days and with a new episode soon. Bye.